Strap yourself in, brothers, because we are going down that rumor hole once again, and I really hope the things that I'm about to talk about turn out to be true because they sound absolutely amazing. It's mostly to do with Space Marines. We are going to be talking a little bit about rules briefly and also some Vashtorr stuff as well. I meant to talk about Vashtorr last week, but I completely forgot about it, and people hounded me in the comment section of last week's rumor video, but I'm putting it in this week's rumor video, so I will not forget. So let's jump in and let's get waffling. Remember, as I always say, rumors are lies. Don't go away from this video thinking it's factual. The only way that we'll know it's real when Games Workshop post about it on their social media feeds, Warhammer community, YouTube, Facebook, stuff like that. So please take it for what it is. Rumors, not facts. Now, this, of course, is to do with that brand new Space Marine box set that we've been talking about with the Horus Heresy. There's a bunch of new information that I've been hearing through the whispers of the warp that I want to share. Some big new units, actual new units that we haven't seen before. But before we go over that, I just want to bring everyone up to date with what's happened and how it's linking and how it's all coming together now through the rumors and the whispers and everything like that, because it really is like a mad thing that has happened. So the first rumor, the initial rumor, was that we were going to get a new Space Marine box set. That box set is going to have Mark II plastic Marines in there. There's going to be Saturnine Terminators in that box as well. And then we got a rumor saying that the box set was supposed to be themed Salamanders versus Iron Warriors, and that was a big talking point as well. And then from that, just over the past week, we had a video from the YouTube channel called Cult of Paint. I'll put the image up in the background right now so you understand what I'm talking about. And in the brand new command squad for the Horus Heresy box, you have Iron Warriors and Salamanders now appearing on the default decal sheet, which again is another big hint, a bit of a push of the evidence towards this so-called Salamanders versus Iron Warrior box set rumor in regards to this box set. And I'm hearing more now that apparently this box set is supposed to be themed around Isfahan, which again does make sense because it was the Iron Warriors that nuked the Sons of Vulcan. It was Perturabo that launched all the rockets and devastated the Salamanders on that planet. So for me now, I'm personally accepting that this box set is going to be Salamanders versus Iron Warriors. And of course, as I've been saying from the start, I believe it's Mark II, but the other big things is the new units. Now, the first thing I want to talk about is the commander of this box set, and it's going to be a Mark II Praetor. That's what I'm hearing from the whispers. I'm sure some people are going to be saying, yeah, of course, Valrak, you know, if they're going to have Mark II, then of course they're going to have like a Mark II Praetor. Okay, yep, I'll definitely give you that, you know, that makes sense. Anyone can make that up. But what about this, right? This box set apparently is going to contain a brand new Dreadnought. That Dreadnought is apparently a brand new Dreadnought we've never seen before. And this is also called a Saturnine pattern Terminator Dreadnought. From what I'm hearing from the whispers of the warp, that this Dreadnought is supposed to be bigger than a Leviathan Dreadnought, which, if you know how big and how chunky a Leviathan Dreadnought is, it's massive, it's brutal, it's amazing. It's literally my favorite Dreadnought, a part of the Space Marine arsenal. There's some speculation in the whispers that it may be bigger than a Redemptor Dreadnought, and the Redemptor Dreadnought is the biggest Dreadnought that we've got. That's like the Primaris range of Dreadnought. So fingers crossed that does turn out to be true, because that sounds absolutely bloody amazing. And apparently that's not the only big thing inside of this box set. There's supposed to be a brand new turret emplacement. It's supposed to have some type of big energy weapon, and it's manned by Space Marines. So far, for what we know from the whispers, again, if you want to believe this, that we're going to get the Mark II Praetor in the box set, a bunch of Mark II Marines, the Saturnine Terminators, the Saturnine Dreadnought, and this new big manned weapon emplacement by Space Marines as well. That's what I'm hearing so far for this box set. I know people are going to ask me, when's it due out? Is it this year, next year? I'll say the same thing I always say. I don't know. I just know personally it's coming. Like, I believe it's coming. So whenever it is, I'm sure it's going to be amazing, and I cannot wait for it to be revealed at one of the upcoming reveal shows that GW has on their calendar. Now, moving on to the 40k stuff, we're going to talk about Vashtorr and the rule stuff. I want to start with the rule stuff because this is only a brief thing, and a lot of people always ask me about why don't I talk about more rumors in terms of rules and stuff like that. And I'll give you the simple answer. It's simply that I just don't care. I like to talk about things that are fun, that I get enjoyment from. And sadly, at this moment in time, the rules for Warhammer 40,000, I personally think are not the best. I don't really have that much fun playing it the official way it's supposed to be played. I play it my own way with my friends, and I have more fun doing it that way. But on that note, we did talk about potential new rules coming this week or next week, and now Games Workshop in the Sunday announcement have announced that they are going to talk about a big update to the rules. Now, there's one thing I've heard about these rules, and I have no idea how it's going to work. People have told me that this is from 2nd edition. I never played 2nd edition, so I'll just leave it with you. And that is pivoting. Something pivoting is happening in Warhammer 40,000. I don't know how big it is, like pivot this way, pivot that way. I'm not too sure. I'll leave that with you. Hopefully, it's good. I don't know if it's bad or not. You guys can tell me in the comment section. Let's see if that does turn out true. If it does turn out true, then that is another whisper in the warp that is correct. And moving on to the Vashtorr rumor talk. I'm sorry I didn't cover this last week. Completely went out my mind. Now, if you follow my channel in terms of like narrative updates to the actual story, you would have learned like last week that Magnus the Red is now getting involved into the Pariah Nexus. Tzeentch does not want Vashtorr to ascend to become one of the next Chaos Gods. So Magnus is sending his forces there. And because it's in the Pariah Nexus, he doesn't really want to send his Psykers because his Psykers are not that really effective. So what he's been doing is waking up some like ancient battle automators on his sorcerer planet, stuff that's even older than battle automators, and he wants to send that to the Pariah Nexus. We laughed about this because it's like, this is Vashtorr, he controls robots, so maybe he's going to use his Vashtorr powers to turn these robots into his robots. And that could make sense because, again, one of the rumors that I've been hearing about, and we've talked about this before, is that Vashtorr is apparently going to get some of his own models. These are going to be separate, sorry, should I say. Can't get it out. These are supposed to be separate from like the Dark Mechanicum. They're supposed to be Vashtorr's actual like creations. Like Bile has his creations. These are Vashtorr creations. I know there's a lot of people mixing up saying, oh, so we are getting Dark Mech then. Technically, it's not Dark Mech. From what I'm hearing, that he's got to get his own units, and they can basically just be allied with the Chaos Forces. I'm wondering if this is going to be the outcome now of the Magnus and Vashtorr kind of showdown. Magnus sends all these robots, Vashtorr gets them, turns them into his own thing, and then this is why he has like a massive army of robots, which then can be put on the tabletop. We'll have to wait and see. I don't know. I'm trying to, you know, add 1 + 1 and get 2 at this moment in time. Like, we're getting 3, but let's see what happens in the future, and hopefully, you know, it turns out and we can get some awesome badass models to go along with the badass Vashtorr model. Whatever happens, I'm hoping that we just get amazing new models in the months to come. I know a lot of people keep asking me when the next reveal show is going to be. AOS 4th edition is launching at the end of this month. There's going to be a lot of Sigmar stuff incoming. I'm hoping in July, next month, we do get another GW reveal show. I know there's big reveal shows in August and stuff like that, but we still have that Agents of the Imperium Codex coming. The Agents of the Imperium Battle Force boxes, 3 Battle Force boxes, well, technically 4, if you wanted to count the Combat Patrol. The Xenos, the Hereticus, and the Malleus, and the Combat Patrol. And, of course, all the bunch of new models that's going to be launching with that. We still need to see that in the reveal show. And maybe Kill Team as well. Maybe this new Horus Heresy box set as well. I don't know, right? I just hope that we get a new reveal show very, very soon. So hopefully, fingers crossed, GW announce that within the next couple of weeks. Right, that's enough waffling for me. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching, as always. If you got any thoughts, feedback, anything like that, post it down below, and we can have a nice little chin wag down there, as we always do. See ya, have a great day, and bye-bye.